coconut plantation, but the most amazing beach we thought here in Otrius.
Yeah, and Fleming's was one.
Well, you see, that was all part of the FDR link and the Churchill link. So
Right.
all the rooms have a view of the ocean. Some are right on the ocean. 9 premieres, as I mentioned, we have our underwater, where literally when you're having breakfast in the morning, you're feeding the fish underneath you.
Yep. Jamaica has some unique hotels, and today I'm at one of them, Jamaica Inn. It was built decades ago and it has maintained its original structure and just a vibe of nostalgia. I'm going to be speaking with the general manager, who is going to be telling me about the history as well as the different rooms that they have. They have some rooms that's basically underwater and it's breathtaking.
Kareems Quest. Travel different from the rest. You're watching Kareems Quest. It's always an adventure when you're watching Kareems Quest.
I'm at another beautiful hotel, Jamaica Inn, and I'm sitting with the general manager, Kyle. Kyle, what's up?
Good morning, Kareem. Welcome to Otrius. Welcome to beautiful Jamaica Inn.
Yeah, beautiful Jamaica Inn.
First time?
Yeah, it's actually my first time. And let me tell you what actually surprised me. So I did a feature on Rock House. When I did the feature on Rock House, it got so many views I was shocked.
Yeah. Well,
right? And persons were saying, well, you have to try these kind of antique type hotels.
Gems of Jamaica, absolutely.
And Jamaica Inn is one of them.
Thank you for putting a little spotlight on these wonderful properties we have here. The offering is amazing when you really step back and look at all these little, you know, whether it's luxury, elegant, boutique.
For me, it's luxury and historic.
And so, especially Jamaica Inn.
Jamaica Inn, how long has it been?
Huge history. So it was built in the 50s, early 50s, by a Texan, but he was a newspaper tycoon. And as a result of that, you know, middle of that post-war era, where he was a very big ally of the then Prime Minister Winston Churchill, based on his relationship with Franklin D. FDR, and he decided he's coming to Jamaica to find his piece of paradise, and he stumbled across this beautiful beach. First of all, it was a coconut plantation, but the most amazing beach we thought here in Otrius, and then built this incredible property and invited a few friends over time, and
yeah, and Fleming's was one.
Well, you see, that was all part of the FDR link and the Churchill link. So, you know, they became great allies. Back there was no Twittergram, right? So newspapers were critical to
just like how we have social media now.
Absolutely. So you have the president who needs to get the word out. And so he was a very important piece of the whole war movement.
So at that point then, we had those persons visiting Jamaica.
So once he built the hotel, he started inviting all his wartime cronies to tell stories. So Ian Fleming was technically, I mean, and then literally was an agent, secret agent. A lot of folks don't realize that Fleming, of course, writing all those novels later on, his inspiration was his experience.
True.
And it started with his first visit to Jamaica with Jamaica Inn. Fell in love with the island, fell in love with the people, and then eventually decided to build his own property. So back then, you know what was happening. So he would invite friends. It was the era when travel had just started. So Panama just taken off, right?
Yeah.
And so those who were traveling were certainly aristocrats, certainly the jet set Hollywood, who
I saw a picture of Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn, so you know the news got out about Jamaica. Jamaica Inn certainly was a big part of all of that, but yeah, Jamaica became known for the again those socialites.
Yeah. The socialites. Let me take us back to the standard rooms now.
Yes.
So those are the garden rooms, right?
Well, they're technically you're looking over a lawn, so
right.
all the rooms have a view of the ocean. Some are right on the ocean, some are directly on the beach, right? So you have your two. We keep it very simple for our travelers. So
what I love about those standard rooms, so like to one side of it you can see a banana tree that actually has bananas on it.
Right, you can pick your own banana.
Yes, they can actually reach out and pick a banana.
Yeah, then people have their preferences. They love to see a little green, you know, when they're in Caribbean. Yes, the beach is incredible. So they do love the view a little. We only have two stories, so you have
how many rooms
what we call the verandas. So we have the veranda suites, and which is the lower level, and then we have the balcony. All the rooms, technically, and square footage, are the same size with that veranda space. And so overall we have 55.
So those rooms, so those rooms on the veranda rooms, and how many rooms are there right on that stretch?
So on that, then there was 2 blocks.
Yeah.
We actually have 10 upstairs and 10 downstairs in that block. So we call it the main house. And
so the first time I came here, what I saw were the rooms on the water, and I was amazed at it. It was so serene and it was so nostalgic, and white. The white on the wall seemed like you guys paint every other day.
Yes, it is a labor of love to keep the Grand Dam in good shape. But yes, those are of course our most popular.
Those are the premier?
And those are our premiers. And there's 9 premiers. As I mentioned, we have our underwater, where literally when you're having breakfast in the morning, you're feeding the fish underneath you.
Yeah, the coral is just right there.
Absolutely, it's amazing. And then
soak up the sun on pristine beaches, ride horses through the ocean, feel the zipline rush. With Kareems Quest Tours, discover Jamaica's hidden gems, find amazing places to stay, and learn the secrets of our island plans. Your unforgettable adventure awaits.
Same category of room are those that are located right on our beach.
But before I even jump to the beach, because I love that water experience so much, that's the room that get booked out the fastest?
I would say so. I would say so. I mean, you'd think that the beach, you're walking out onto the sand, but those are so. And what's fantastic about all the room or design of our rooms, our verandas or the balconies, are humongous. So
and that underwater experience, I mean,
so you can
literally you sleep with your door open, and so you're hearing the water hit against the reef.
And unlike traditional rooms that you're finding today, that were built today, where you're spending most of your time locked in a room with AC and a big screen TV. Well, we don't have TVs, as you know, because
you're with nature. You're very intimate with nature.
We want you to enjoy, get in touch with nature, with your partner.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of folks have thanked us. Oh my gosh, I haven't spoke to my partner for 3 years. Whatever, here it is. But those rooms again, you're living. So you have your dining table, you have your couches. So your living room is actually practically out in nature, in our beautiful gardens, or whether you're right on the water or on that beautiful beach.
And for the beach bums, they want the premier suite where
can't get better than that. Walking out on that 800 feet beach. We have two beaches, and it is just an experience. Where I think that's what Jamaica, in the minds of our visitors or guests, that's a big part of it.
Because when you come to a hotel like this, it's really just to relax, it's really to be peace with self. It's really just to enjoy company. It's not about the whole TV and everything like that.
Certainly understated, and a lot of folks talk about luxury, and you know, what is luxury? You know, our luxury is luxury of space, a luxury of peace, quiet, tranquility. We're elegant,
Yeah.
but I would
And
say
historic.
understated luxury, and you know, again, we're a beach resort at the end of the day. Yes, we have a great amazing reputation, fantastic service, everything else that goes with it. But and a little something for everybody. So if you wanted a little bit more space now, we have our fantastic cottages.
Right.
The seven
How many
cottages.
you
Seven
have?
cottages.
And your cottages have its own entrance gate.
Own entrances. They have their plunge. Each of them have a plunge pool, heated plunge pool. Each of them have again the full facility.
And then in that one you have the breakfast that can come on the tree and the pool towards you.
Hope you got to experience that. That's an amazing experience. Yes, right in your pool in the morning. You open up. We're sitting on one of our decks here, and this is how you spend your morning, relaxing and enjoying company and coffee. And then we have our bungalows. We have 3 bungalows which are on their own private beach, which is their big selling point. So they're 1 bedroom and they're self-contained. So the cottages are self-contained.
Yeah, because in this one I noticed there's fridge, there's microwave.
Correct.
There is a area for you to wash your plates and everything.
Correct.
Like that.
This is a 1 bedroom. And the 1 bedrooms don't have a full kitchenette then, and then but our 2 bedroom cottages have full kitchens, so you can during lockdown we found a lot of folks love to come and use them as a villa, because they're self-contained and they have all.
So the cottages would be better for the families then.
Absolutely.
And then the bungalows for the couples.
Absolutely. And we are family friendly in that we do accept children over the age of 10, and and that's really just to maintain that peace and quiet. By that age, they're well behaved, and if not, we can help with that as well.
Now we're going to be talking about the various activities, and the spa is something that you guys have in, and it is so nice because it's in a serene location. So tell me about that.
It's pretty special. We call it for obvious reasons the ocean spa. All the treatment rooms right on the water, the sound of the ocean. No pipe music anywhere to be seen, and we love to use a lot of the natural ingredients found in the island, and infusing that into the treatments, and our what we call the professional line is also seaweed based, so everything to do with the natural.
And I realize that you take on health and wellness because you have a yoga type session too.
But I think it's a big part of our psyche going forward after COVID, and what it's done to really make us readjust our thinking. So health and wellness a big part of our future, and the spa is just we're really nicely placed to just make sure that when folks come here, they are just feeling well pampered, of course, but also healed and just getting back in touch with themselves and their health, and of course the wellness, and this also helps as well. So we're here on our beautiful beach in the background, so lots to do while you're at the inn. So on the way here, by the way, we're in Ocherius, so we're just blessed with all these amazing activities
and places you can go.
Absolutely, no better than our beautiful Dunn River Falls. We have 8 rivers. We have gardens around. Right. We have incredible attractions, whether it's the Choco White River Tour or Mystic Mountain and Dolphin. So you're really here in Ocherius, surrounded by an amazing selection of activities.
And I realize you have your beach activities where you can paddle boat.
You can do as much as you want, or as little as you want, right? You come to the beach now, and you can either just relax and visit our beach bar, Teddy's Beach Bar, our famous bartender. So you're relaxing with a planter's plunge, fly and flop they call it.
You have one of the most amazing what I would say now, like boat rides, because you can basically take a boat ride from here to Duns River Falls, so you don't have to drive.
Yeah, it's very special. And so you know our guests get to see the coastline. They're traveling through our sanctuary. You know,
yeah, there's a fish sanctuary.
Very, yeah, you know, we're very involved in the development of the fish sanctuary and management of the fish sanctuary, which is a big part of our philosophy. And with making sure that sustainable tourism is being followed.
So what type of other activities can persons do while they're here?
We cater to our visitors because we want to show them as much about Jamaica or people or culture as possible. So we have some bespoke tours. For example, you can go with our executive chef to the local farmers market, pick out some items together, and then come back and prepare a local recipe, a local dish, and whether it's and our
can
foreign
be engaged
visitors
in that preparation.
Absolutely. So you're taking that bit
so
back with you. Yeah, absolutely. Also garden tours of the property.
I noticed that you label a lot of your trees.
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a wide selection, over 30 fruit trees on the property. So we do a culinary tour. Yes, we do a botanical, which is all about the beautiful flowers and plants.
So for that garden tour, how long does it take?
It's about an hour and a half. And again, we try to introduce as much of the fruits that are in season, so you get to taste, and also the herbs and spices we use in the kitchen. So guests can say, well, this is what show a guest this is what it is in its normal state. Did you know before you buy it in your package, this is how it looks. Also the other herbs as well, you might never find one or two.
And I noticed that you have your resident Labrador.
Yeah, she's running around somewhere.
Yes, right. I saw her several spots, and I saw her on the beach. I mean, she just roams the property.
Yeah, it's late for her morning swim, so she's out there visiting guests and saying hello. She's like an ambassador at large, and no, she's wonderful. And guests love to, again, all part of making you feel at home, away from your home, especially our visitors who have left their pets, and so it's a nice touch. It also brings us back to that whole family feel with our owners. We're family owned, and so that it has that vibe about it as well. So and yeah, so no, we do have a lot of other activities that we, even with our food and beverage. We have a dine around program. Right. We have this dine around program, which is effectively when all inclusive. So we're what they call an EP hotel. So we're traditionally not all inclusive, but we have various food plans, they call it. So good. Meal plans. So you can have breakfast and dinner, or you can have breakfast alone, or you can have all inclusive. So, but with our all inclusive, we do not exclude anyone, right? So. Yes, we have two wonderful restaurants with various menus throughout the day, and also the grill on the beach. But as part of our dine around, you're able to enjoy, for example, a Miss T's, a local, fantastic local restaurant.
And then
right here.
While I was here, I noticed that you have high tea.
Yes, and now we're big on tradition, right? So we have our absolutely.
So you have your high tea.
High tea is a staple.
We have your sandwich and a bunch of pastry.
Yes, your savory, and sweets.
When persons are here, I recommend walking as much as possible because there's a lot of pastry.
You're gonna put on a few pounds if you're not careful.
Every single thing is served with pastry.
It's tradition again. Our croquet. So we will find our guests playing croquet in the evening, again, very traditional. In fact, we have one of the evenings we do rosé and croquet. So we offer our guests a glass of either sparkling or
Kyle, let me ask you something.
Rosé.
What's your favorite menu item?
Well, I love the traditional. So I just love when we can offer, for example, on the lunch menu, or curry goat, we get believe it or not, right? You have a lot of
this grilled snapper with like escovitch type grilled snapper.
So every day, fresh fresh catch of the day is also very popular. We have extremely choice cuts of beef, so we only use black Angus. Our steaks are to die for example, whether it's a prime rib or you know, New York strip or sirloin, and those are again very popular. Of course, we have also your fish dishes as well, your grouper or your other selections, your lobster, of course. Great. You know, you can't come to Jamaica and not twice a week. And so what's interesting about our menu, it changes every night for 2 weeks. So if you're visiting, for example, the Europeans, they love to come for more than 10 days. So they won't see the same menu while they're
So you're
here.
saying that persons from the States will come for shorter visits and
yes,
Europeans?
they typically do, yes. Okay. And it's easier, it's a very quick trip for them. And typically they don't have as long a holiday, and so they'll run down for the weekend or but that is, and then every night we have a special of a local of the night, and that also is usually geared around our traditional fare, you know. So so we do have lots of choices.
I love it. I love
on the dining side.
There are so many things that you can do here. If you just want to relax, it's easy to relax, but at the same time, if you want to pack some activities in your day, then there are many things that you can do and different options that you have.
And it's all about just again learning all about, you know, Jamaica. That's, you know, again, we feel it's so important. While you could be, yes, I mean, it is a beautiful beach, but it could be anywhere in the world. What we really want to get to know is about our staff, you know, our people, our natural beauty, just the whole culture, whether it's music, food, and all the amazing activities here in Ochuria. So just invite everybody to come and enjoy it, experience it for the whether the first time, second time.
Much respect. Thank you so much for that wealth of information.
Great having you. And
there's nothing more relaxing than just sitting under almond tree on a sunny day. The leaves are so big that they provide so much shade. I enjoy my quest here. I learned so much about Jamaican history and the various activities that they have here. When you come to places like these, you can understand why tourists treasure Jamaica so much. And my quest always wants to inform persons, but let even Jamaicans know that we have many special things here on this island and we need to treasure it. So as usual, people, stay safe and walk good.